Yo, was good, was good. We're back again with another video. So today we'll be going through a trade on EU. This trade particularly on EU. That is this trade. So yeah, so let's just get to it. So basically, this is how the EU charts like looks like today. Like so yeah. So um okay. Going into today, what was my thought process about this trade? We are basically at this point where above these highs, we're taking out these highs. Yeah. So I was looking at, since we already took out this high with this week, I was just looking at something that can bring us to the Asian lows. That is basically this 7 p.m. low, this low, and potentially this low. But I was just targeting this low here. So yeah, if you notice, midnight candle took out previous candle. 1 o'clock candle took out previous candle, and we're breaking down. So now, what is the key level I'm referencing is this fair value gap here. So I was looking at price like at this point. If you and the target was this low. If you also look at GU really had nothing, but yeah, EU looks like the better trade, to be honest, at the time. But if you look at like there's a divergence between GU and EU right now. Like GU did not take out this low, but EU took out the low, and GU did not look clean, no fair value gap, nothing, just an order block. So yeah, so I was looking at this to take out this low, to trade, take out these lows, and potentially take out this low. So at this point, we're here. Few minutes before this candle opened, basically, I was on this chart and I already got an entry, like based on the 15 minutes, let's say 15 minutes CRT, based on this confirmation, I already got my entry here. We'll go to the 3 minute time frame so that you can see I already got my entry. At this point, we're here. I got my entry here. Or my stop loss above this, because we have the 50% of the week in which the next, after it closes, the next candle can, the next hourly candle can retrace, and we have this small fair value gap here. But if there was not really here to reference, probably the stop loss would be okay above this fair value gap. But we have this fair value gap to reference here in line with the 50% of the 1 hour manipulation week. So basically this was my stop loss just above here, and I was just looking to target these lows and this low. So yeah, this was just it. Like nothing was of concern. Like after this played out, that was just it for me. The next candle opened up, came back to the 50% of this week. At this point, I sent this to my community to, like, I marked everything out and like sent it, like, watch out for this 50%, look for some sort of breakdown in which we had, after price touched 50%, respected it, price closed below this fair value gap, price traded down again, and like before this move. So yeah, basically good trade today. So that that is this, my community basically marking this about GU and EU. But when we EU, it's to look, the key is to look for like a break of structure or a breakdown to the downside after the 1 hour CRT is confirmed. So yeah, so at first you can wait for the 1 hour CRT to be confirmed, but with time you will not need to wait for this to open up. You can take the trade within this candle, in which I did, but it's really made no difference because price came back to the 50%. But there are some scenarios that price will not really come back to the 50%, but in this scenario price came back and like we traded to the low. So yeah, we also had another CRT here at this was 11 a.m. I don't even know what's happened, but let's just review it. We are taking out London highs. Let's go into this candle and see if we have the 15 minutes confirmation. Okay, basically no 15 minutes. So we'll have to wait for the 1 hour, which is this. We'll have to wait for this to close. Mark this out. Mark out the 50%. It's always the same. Yeah, how does it exactly get to the 50%? It's always the same concept, like key levels, like it's always the same thing. And go to the 3 minutes, look for some sort of breakdown. If you look at this, price was short of um 50%, but we have this fair value gap here, which is in line with the 50%. Price came into the fair value gap, which is okay. Look at how price is respecting it. Now we have this breakdown. We broke below this. You can call this your breakout because it's the last down candle before this up move here. So you can call this your, like, it's like a mini breaker basically. And price traded below. Price it came back. Like so many entry opportunity here, like, to be honest. Like if you look at this, if you look at this here, it's the same as this, the initial trade from London going into a 1 hour key level, the 1 hour fair value gap. But in this case, this is a 1 hour high, or a high basically. Liquidity. Wait for your 1 hour CRT to be confirmed. Mark out the 50%. Price it get to the 50%, but we got to this fair value gap and we are seeing some breakdown. So to be honest, you can still take the trade from here. With stop loss above this high. And yeah, it's like a trade to one already, just based off this. So yeah, like basically EU is still bullish, like obviously from the other flow, because we keep projecting downwards. But I mean EU is bullish, but we ended up getting a sell opportunity twice. Like I mean, so yeah, I still have my buys from here. I'm still on a buy from here, basically from here. So yeah, I'm just holding for holding sake, to be honest, because it's just left with 0.1 lots. So at this point it's just for holding sake. So this was the sell trade from here. First partial and second partial below the Asian low, that is below this low here, the 7 p.m. low. And so yeah, that's just a quick trade review. So yeah, like I said, the concept is all the same. Like if you go back through all the YouTube videos like I've posted or I've uploaded, it's always the same concept. Key level, wait for, like, mainly I use 1 hour, to be honest. 4 hour, 1 hour. If you have 4 hour, you can use a 4 hour key level. Basically a 4 hour key level, you can see it's still basically the same as a 1 hour key level. It's all the same. Price taking out this high on the 4 hour is still the same as price taking out this high on the 1 hour. It's just basically like how you choose to look at it, or which one is like preferable to you. So 1 hour is always okay for me. I look for key levels on the 1 hour, 4 hour, and just once you see a potential 1 hour CRT, you can zoom in. If you see a 15-minute CRT, you can use the next 15-minute candle to get your entry. But if there's no 15-minute CRT on that high, you can just wait for the 1 hour to close in this scenario. Then mark out your 50% of the week. Then just watch. Like the best trade is are the ones that will come back to the 50% of the week and will react and break down. Like it gives you some like sort of confidence. There are some times that it will just like the next hourly candle will just open up and it will just move away. But the best trades are the ones that will come back and will not close above. It will just weak the 50% and it will be reacting already. Like those are the best trades, to be honest. Like if you look at GU, the reason I did not take GU is because on the 50, I normally use the 3 minute time frame for my entry. 50% was marked out, but if you go to the 3 minutes, you will see that it wasn't clean enough. Like price already closed above, like unlike EU, price just wicked it and closed below, but GU price is closing above. So this was one of the reasons that I chose EU, because it just signifies that EU is weaker and GU is stronger, meaning at that point EG was basically going down. Let's just, yeah, basically, because like if you look at it all through today, it was going down. So yeah, um, okay. So yeah, so that is it basically. So feel free to like go back to previous videos. And yeah, unless I forget, I have a script in which I coded. Did I upload it? No, I didn't upload it. But it's like a notification. So like if um like maybe you're always at work and you just want to get notifications when the CRT funds, like for example, when immediately this candle opens up, like a CRT form there, you get a notification. At this point, you get a notification. For this, you will not get a notification because the criteria is that this high has to be below this high. But this high already took out this high and took out this low, so you will not get a notification for this. You get a notification at this point, at this point. You will get a notification at this point. Yesterday was CPI. We also got um a clean potential trade, but this was not traded because it was CPI. I mean, like I was not even on the charts at this time. But yeah, took out highs, mark out the next candle. At this point, you get the notification. So yeah, that is basically just it. It's uploaded on MQ again. Please, um, go to let me go to my photos basically. So if you need this just on MT5, but depending on perhaps like three people, depending on requests, I don't think people use MT4 anymore. But yeah, it can be coded on MT4 too. That's not an issue. But depending on if people use MT4. So yeah, this is this when you load it up, you can set the time frames that you want to monitor. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Basically, I just monitor 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, and monthly personally. So I get notifications anytime. So you get a notification here in which um you can get, like, this is connected to my mobile phone. So when you set it up, you can set it up on an account that is also on your mobile phone, and you need to turn on notifications like from settings, tools, and settings. And yeah, you receive the notifications on your phone anytime there is a confirmed CRT basically. So yeah, so that is it. So Stay safe. Basically how this week went, I might not be looking at the charts like tomorrow, to be honest. But yeah, this week we had like, okay, let me start from 10. We had a win here. I had a loss in which I spoke about in the video, I think on EU prior to this. And we on gold, sorry. And we had like a win. Apart from that, we had a win, like win. Like, and like, okay, no, this was just tape reading, sorry. CPI tape reading, win. So yeah, like it's just like same repeated concept. So yeah, stay safe. Talk soon. Good luck, good trading.